RapMatic presents Battle Code, the most intriguing battle rap podcast impacting the culture.
What's happening, handsome? You're now tuned in your boy Loaded Much. You know what's up when I'm rolling up, huh? Ace and Click Fast with the Harlem Still at 8 Train Slick. Hear me. You're now tuned in the Battle Code on RapMatic, huh? So we get this work.
Brace yourself and don't miss out on a cultural revolution.
Playing devil's advocate, do you feel that you owe any other platform an apology for some antics that you've done?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
And why not? Because you feel like you.
I feel like I do owe one lead, which is LA Battlegrounds.
Okay.
And that's a smaller lead in my town. And I've been booked a few times there, but I battled a bunch of no-name dudes, and I did a bunch of wild stuff just so the battle could get views. Okay. But I feel like I owe them a good one just for my hometown. Like, okay. But other than that, every time I've done the shenanigan, it was needed because other things happen behind the scenes. Okay. Right? You know stuff happened behind the scenes that the regular fans don't know about. Justified. Yeah, it's justified. Okay. Justified.
Let me ask you about this. You had your battle versus Mike P. Right, and the whole what's the name scheme went viral.
Yeah, that was Street Fighter joint. Yeah,
Street Fighter joint went viral. It was dope. They said that it was supposed to be re-released or a better version.
Yeah, so pretty much with that scenario, I'll make this loud and clear. I'm not afraid. You know, I notice a lot of rappers and a lot of battle rappers are afraid to say their real names. Right. Because all of these niggas' name is Bartholomew's and all type of wild shit. But I'm not afraid to say my real name. My real name is Devon Campbell. I actually own a production company, LA Digital Productions and Real Dreams Productions, which is photography and videography company. So that's what I do outside of battle rap. So as you see, I'm very familiar with cameras. That's why I can blog. That's why I'm making videos of me flying and all type of stuff. When me and Mike P happened, right? Remind you, we promoted the battle to no return. It was one of the most exciting battles of the card, if not one of the most anticipated releases from URL in a very long time. When the battle dropped, I was extremely furious based on how the battle was edited. And like I said, I'm not one of the little URL PG cats that don't understand production. I understand film. I understand audio. You feel me? Like I'm a profession in this. This is what I live in Orange County, California. You can't just live there. You have to make a lot of money to live there. Okay. And I live there off of video production. So I do this, right? I understand all this stuff that they're using. And actually I have a couple of these at home, heliums at the house. Okay. But other than that, so when the battle dropped, you know, I'm not listening to it from a regular person's ear. I'm listening to it from a person who does video ear. The audio is chopped. It's not straight through. It's chopped. It's cutting from the lavalier mic to the crowd audio. It's cutting back to camera. It's chopped. Now, I understand when you import footage, it's one wave. It's one import with the audio under the bottom, right? There's 3 cameras, which means there's 3 different audios. They upload it. Mike P raps, the audio is perfect. I rap. The audio is perfect. When the punchline come, they cut to the lavalier mic. The audio goes down. You don't hear no crowd reaction. Okay. So I'm listening to this and I'm just like, yo, what the hell? I'm furious. I go through the whole battle. I say, you know what? I can get through the audio because people still listening. You feel me? And you know, sometimes on Smack, it's not about the audio. It's just about what you're saying. Right. So I get through that. When I had to put my foot down is when I got to the 3rd round. And my mouth wasn't even in sync with my audio. My shit looked like a Chinese movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel you.
It was bad. It was bad. And I feel like I'm the only person in URL history to have a battle butchered that bad. It's like literally butchered. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, maybe this was an accident. And on my other side, I was like, no. Right. This is payback. They got me some payback. Oh, you want Summer Madness us? All right, then we're going to fuck your shit up a little bit. All right, but whatever. I let it go. And, you know, I told Beasley, I'm like, yo, the battle got a couple of views, 100,000, whatever, dog. I'm with whatever. Just upload the other one. You know, same way it happened.
He was willing to do it.
Yeah, right. I guess. Mm-hmm. But same thing that happened with Debo and Queen of the Ring, like me and 40 Bars, right? He uploaded the wrong copy. It got 700,000. They uploaded another copy. So it's like 2 copies of me and 40 Bars, like 800,000. 2 different videos. But whatever. So he promised to upload it, and they didn't upload it. And I waited. They never uploaded. So that's kind of what led to me not going to Summer Madness.
Okay.
I just asked Beasley, I don't really care about Summer Madness. Like, this battle meant more to me than Summer Madness, right? I believe Mike P is better than DNA from all standpoints, from a lyrical standpoint. What? I believe Mike P is lyrically better than DNA. That's just how I feel. I'm a lyricist. I don't care about all the freestyle. I care about. I'm a lyricist. I'm talking about in my game.
Right.
In my world, I believe Mike P is better than DNA. Okay. So I like the Mike P battle a lot more than battling DNA at Nome. I don't care about get DAYLYT Tat the fuck out of here, get his mask the fuck out of here. That's garbage, right? And a bunch of current event lines about whatever. But you know, I told Bees, I'm like, yo, please, just upload the battle like you promised me. And they never uploaded it. So I told them I'm not going to Nome. They knew I wasn't going to Nome.
Okay. And that happened like, that's Nome 6.
I think it was Nome 6, yeah.
So where do you stand now with URL?
I think we're in like a limbo state.
Okay.
You know,
because people are asking now, because of also the King of the Dot situation, people seeing that interview, they're asking like, are we going to see DAYLYT on?
Yeah, I think it's in a limbo state. Like, I don't have no beef with URL. They don't have no beef with me. Okay. I think it's all based on if I want to do it, and if they know that I really want to do it.
You would be dope on a Smack Volume 2.
Nobody stands a chance. Right. Not a single person stands a chance with me in that room.
On this wave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you feeling the new wave? Like, the new PG class?
They're children.
They're what?
The children.
The children.
All of them are children. All of them. They don't stand a chance with me in
What's
that.
What's your thoughts on Twerk?
He's a child.
Okay.
He's a strong child, though.
Okay.
It's like a buff child. You know that one child where it was like, yo, that kid did 20 years in timeout. He wanted them but he's strong. He's very strong, but he's a child. He has a lot more to learn.
Do you feel like he has it?
He has a lot. The thing with Twerk is he's smarter than a lot of people. He's aggressive, but I'm listening to what he's saying. Okay. And he's using words that a lot of these typical rappers don't use. He's actually a very smart individual.
Okay. So you are somewhat impressed by him.
No, I'm the one told people about him.
Oh, okay.
I brought Twerk to the forefront.
Okay.
His very first battle, I jumped in every blog and said, Twerk is the future. Nobody believed me. Okay. Once again. Right?
So you're a prophet.
Yep. I told people about Dot.
Right.
When Dot first did I was on stage. When Dot did the Umbrella, I got online and told everybody, this kid is the future. And everybody's like, who are you talking about? I'm like, Dot is the future. Sure enough, Dot became the future. I always predict the up and coming cats.
They love Dot. I don't know why they love Dot so much.
He don't care. He don't care. Like, but I told people about Twerk. I'm like, yo, this kid named Twerk, tall cat with a nose ring, is in his name Twerk. People like, his name Twerk. Right. Of course DAYLYT would like somebody named Twerk. Like, right? So boom. Right. Nobody believed me. So like I said, I'm behind Twerk. I don't ever want people to think like DAYLYT this and Twerk. No, because I'm behind him. I've told y'all about him, and I want him to get as strong as he possibly can get, right? Before he come here.
Okay.
Because right now, like, I feel like he has a lot of strong points, but like with someone like me in a small setting like that, you have to do more than punch, right? You can't punch like I'm like Deadpool. Like, I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve,
right?
And you're gonna need a lot of rapping to beat me in that type of scenario. But I think he can get there. You got to think Twerk only got about 6-7 battles, and he's already very strong. Facts. So I think once he's like about 4 or 5 years in, 6 years in, when he's like rebuttaling and he's like taking, different angles, he's taking a little more up and down. You feel me? I think he's going to be a very serious problem for a lot of people.
So let me switch it up. Let me ask you. You've probably been asked. Well, I'm not sure if you told the story before, but about the tat. Like, let's talk about the day that you decided to do that. And have you ever had any regrets on doing it?
I remember it like it was yesterday. I was still living in Watts. I was at my man Break house. Actually, give a shout out to my man Break. I actually haven't did this in a long time. I haven't spoke on Break. But Break was also one of my rap mentors. Like, he's been in my corner since the beginning. You feel me? From the beginning, like from when I first started rapping. So I was at my man Break house, and I remember I walked outside. I walked to 103rd Street, and I just looked around. I seen the same people that been there for years. I heard the train go by. I seen the dude selling the candy, been there for years. And I like, it clicked in my head, and it was like, yo, I need out of this shit. I just need all the way out. Like, I got to get out somehow. I couldn't figure out how I was going to get out. But I'm like, yo, I got to get the fuck out of here one way or another. So then I remember I had work the next day. And then I thought about it. Like, there was this one story. I used to work at Taco Bell, and I worked the drive-thru. Okay. So I remember one guy came to a drive-thru. He was in a Mustang Shelby. I forgot what year it was, but whatever year it was the year of the Mustang, right? And I'm like, yo, man, how much this car? He's like, man, this car is about like $80,000, $80,000 to $100,000. It's like, you get yourself one day. So I sat there and I did the math. I'm like, yo, I make $8 an hour. Damn, I make about $12,000, $13,000 a year. That car, $100,000. Now let's deduct phone bill. Let's deduct getting the words for food. I make about $7,000 a year. It's over. I'm never gonna get that car. Never. I'm out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of work. I'm done. I'm never going back. I sat at home, went back to Break House. I remember Breakman was getting tattoos. My man Black was there. And then, it's just like, I've always had this in my head. Like, I've always told Disaster and them from the longest, like, yo, I'm going to get a face tattoo one day. So this moment, it was a defining moment. I was like, yo, I got to respawn in the game. I got to recreate my character, respawn, right? I got to kill myself, and I got to come back. I sat in the chair. I told my man Black, I said, yo, Black, I want this on my face. He was like, nigga, you crazy. Remind you, they was doing the joint. They was doing the tattoos with the hammer, not the gun. Okay. The hammer. And I'm like, yo, Black, this is what I want. He was like, nigga, you crazy. I'm like, dog, just do it. I laid down. I remember, I don't know why this whole thing feel like it was going in slow-mo. Like, I laid down. Boom. I seen him grab the little ink thing. He dipped it. He put it on my head, and he hit the first one with the hammer. And I was like, it was a deep, you remember when you got your virginity took, don't lie, you remember. It was that same thing. It was one of them, right? Boom. Right? And I'm like, oh, shit, it's real. It's in there. All right, it ain't no turning back now. So I was like, wait. So I went in the mirror. It was a line on my head. I was like, it's no turning back. I looked in the mirror. I took a deep breath, and I was like, DAYLYT, everybody in your family going to hate you for this. But how can they hate you when they can't even provide a future for you to get out? So fuck how they feel. Be the one in your family that's going to make a fucking change. Okay. So I got it done. I walked outside. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. This was when it was fresh, so it was like dark. I walked outside. I just remember everybody in my neighborhood looking at me like they didn't even know who the hell I was no more. Like, I'm talking about everybody was slow-mo. Like, then it was like whisper, like, this nigga crazy. It's over for him. But it's crazy because you had motherfuckers that's going to stay there for the rest of their life telling me it was over for me. Right. Like, it's crazy psychologically. Like, so from that day on, I really didn't know what my plans on life was, but I just knew I wasn't going back to the 9 to 5 no more. I knew that if I wanted to do something in life, I had to put it in my hands. I didn't want to sit there and wait for someone to give me a check. I had to go get it.